As mentioned, I am now joined by the man at the center of the latest scandal to rock the state capitol. Senate Majority Leader Pedro Espada Jr. is now with us live from New York City. Senator, thank you very much for your time this evening.
Well, thank you, Liz.
So you've been doing a lot of talking over the last couple of days. The Attorney General has slapped you with a civil suit. Your nonprofit has been raided. And I understand that you appeared today in front of the nonprofit to defend it once again. Do you want to give us a brief synopsis of what it was that you said?
Well, of course. I mean, Soundview has been mischaracterized and abused by the Attorney General through his words, through his civil demand, and through his coordination of the invasion of Soundview yesterday morning. The truth is that Soundview's truth is 30 years in duration. It provides quality primary care, pediatric care, geriatric care. We provide specialty care, dental care, mental health services to an indigent population, a population that needs not only these services, but needs the hundreds upon hundreds of jobs that we make available, quality jobs. And today they took literally in front of the cameras to say, wait. Pedro Espada is our founder. When he was 22 years old, coming off being homeless and a teenage father, he focused his energies on developing a quality medical enterprise for people who had nowhere to go other than the emergency room.
So, Senator,
and they are proud. They are proud to be a part of this. They have been tarnished with a broad brush, and they wanted to come out and say, this is what Soundview is. Patients who have lost 200 pounds, people with diabetes, people that have had their children delivered with the hands of our obstetrician
but actually, I don't believe that Soundview is particularly the problem. I don't think the Attorney General has not in his civil suit and not the raid that occurred the other day, said anything about Soundview and shoddy care. I mean, I believe the problem, according to the Attorney General, is you and the way that you treated the assets if you just let me finish, if the assets of
Sure.
the clinic and this nonprofit allegedly, he says that the money that was supposed to be used to provide the services that sound quite worthy that you were discussing was actually used to enrich yourself and to pay for perks like meals and trips that you took.
Well, it's more than meals and trips. That's a minor part of it. The fact of the matter, let's be clear, he uses words like siphoned off. He's suing, just to clarify what you said, he is suing the whole board of directors, past and present. He is suing, well, this is not just Pedro Espada, this is the institution.
Well, for signing off on your taking of the $9 million severance.
I know, but let me get into the conversation, and then the question was, or the answer was, it's about Pedro Espada. It's not about Pedro Espada. It's about a board of directors, volunteers that have created a Class A medical delivery system, a medical home for people throughout 30 years that this man, this political opportunist, has taken on. It is not just Pedro Espada. Pedro Espada is the obvious political target. He wants to destroy me as majority leader, wants to distract me from the work that I'm doing in delivering quality services and leadership to the state senate and to Soundview.
Why? Why would the Attorney General want to do that?
That is his modus operandi. That is why he has investigated almost every public official. That's why he took the opportunity to be duplicitous and go and encourage the coup by talking to leaders that were around me and complimenting us on our efforts to reform Albany. And simultaneous with that, as I showed in the timeline, he was issuing subpoenas to Soundview, destroying my character, destroying our ability to deliver services.
Who did he talk to specifically?
Taking away $3 million, taking away, Liz, $3 million through his investigation before anything was alleged.
Of the member
that
items?
was meant to no member items. This was a contract that Soundview had, a capital grant of $3 million that through his influence he was able to take away that was going to be used to relocate Soundview, double its size, double its capacity to deliver quality services.
Okay, but regarding
this is ongoing for over a year now.
Okay, regarding the coup, however, when you say that he encouraged people, specifically with whom did Andrew Cuomo speak? You say he's talked to people around you. Who were those people specifically?
That will come out. The truth will come out. What we want to focus in on, he has indicated to me and to you, to the press, in this lawsuit, that albeit a civil lawsuit. What he's saying is, I stole. I want to be clear, because we know the impression he wanted to create, even though this civil suit is no different than a defamation suit or a domestic issue, separation, divorce, etc. But the truth of the matter is, it's been elevated because he wants to destroy me and destroy what I've done, because this is the way Andrew Cuomo is. This is why he hides from the press. This is why this curtain must be pulled open so we could see the demons that lie in this man's mind and in his heart, because we will not have another Spitzer 2 unless we really challenge this man. This is Spitzer, and it's a worse steamroller. And he has accomplished this by destroying David Patterson, the first African-American governor, by trying to destroy me, the first Puerto Rican Latino majority leader in the history of this state. And so you ask me about the coup. Yes, he encouraged the coup because he wanted to weaken David Patterson.
But I still don't hear how you telling me how it was specifically that he encouraged the coup. I hear you saying he encouraged the coup, and I don't see any information about how that happened. I will be very specific
about that.
And when will you be doing that?
I like breaking news with you, Liz.
Yes, I would appreciate you breaking news right here.
That if we get him to voluntarily surrender to you, his cell phone calls during that period, his emails during that period, just like I have given him tens of thousands of documents that he has requested. Now, I'm not the Attorney General, right? But if he had a backbone and respect for the truth, he would challenge what I'm saying now by giving to you, Liz Benjamin, his emails, his calls during that period, and then you'll find out exactly who I'm talking about.
Well, what would I find there, assuming that I was able to get those?
I don't want you to protect him. I want you to go out there and ask him to give it to you, okay? I'm giving you my version. I'm asserting my truths. Let him come on and support his version of it.
Okay, so
but
let
I am
me ask
publicly
you...
challenging him to do that tonight.